Steelers Nation. What's up, Mike Drop Mafia crew? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Steel City Live. I'm your host, Jason, only here on Mike Drop Sports. Thank you so much. Let's get that like button cranking. Let me adjust a little bit. There we go. We are moving along with our Thursday edition of the show here on Steel City Live. And as always, welcome everybody. What's up, George? What's up, Miss Pittsburgh? Joshua Shields, what's up? What's up, guys? I appreciate you all for stopping through. I appreciate the enthusiasm so very much. And let me make sure we put the phone on do not disturb, as we don't want disturbed here. And we're going to get things rolling. If you're not watching now, you can watch it later, as always, guys, once we get the upload going. So, again, guys, I appreciate it. Put everything you want to know or any comments, concerns, questions, put it in the chat, as this is the one show on YouTube that you can make sure that you're going to get your voice heard. And we try not to ever miss or ignore any of the comments. We try to get to them all. Again, we try our best, but we definitely give it a valiant effort. Also, we had several new Mike Drop Mafia members, man. I appreciate you guys for donating subscriptions, all that kind of stuff. That is really, really cool of you guys. You really take care of each other, and that's neat. But we had several just yesterday, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 new Mike Drop Mafia members as of yesterday. So that's really, really cool. But don't forget, you can get your subscription for 99 cents a month. That is a pretty good thing because during the season, you get a lot of extra stuff. You're entered into our giveaways, all that good stuff. So don't forget, our giveaway's coming up here in a couple weeks. So that's going to be awesome. Oh, wow. Already, Steelers Nation Australia. Thank you, man. Mike Tomlin will not lose this season. No way. That is definitely one vote for Mikey T, but that is what we're going to talk about, guys. A Sports Illustrated article that I had read, really, that had got that fired up in my head, man. I appreciate you guys, Steeler Nation Australia. Thank you so very, very, very much, buddy. But he is Steeler Nation Australia is one of our new Mike Drop Mafia members also. So let me read the people that have just joined the Mike Drop Mafia, have become members in the last 24 hours. That's Aaron Jade, Russell Barton, Dylan Becker, Sleeping Lady, Steelers Nation Australia, Aero Force, Sanjay, Cause Bouncy, and Nathaniel Sampson, Cam Mason, and Don Juan Sanford. Welcome to the Mike Drop Mafia family. Thank you guys so very much for joining us. It is much appreciated. Sugar Ray Robertson Jr., Steelers, what's up? Yeah, big stretch. What's up, my friend? 357. What's up, Jason? Make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That is super cool. You guys do that for me, too. I appreciate that so much. Again, guys, hit that like button. We're going to move through, though. Like Steelers Nation Australia, well, Mark said, we're going to talk about that. Is that a possibility of Mike Tomlin having his first losing season as the Pittsburgh Steelers head coach? Is this the year? Does anybody out there in Steelers Nation think that? Because here's the thing, guys. Maybe some of the national media people are thinking it. And it's kind of weird. I feel like the Steelers had less ammunition last year. And now they're gearing up a little bit more. And it seems maybe the pundits are out there a little bit screaming out, man, maybe this is it for Mike Tomlin. Maybe he's not going to be able to get that winning season. But that's just not good enough either. Just a winning season isn't good enough. We know that. But I'm really curious of what you guys have to say. Do you really think that this could be the case? When you've added Russell Wilson, you've added Justin Fields, you've added a menace inside of the middle of that defense in Patrick Queen. That's a very big move. Some people may not be as excited about adding like the safety, Elliott, or adding DeShaun Jackson to the corner position, or Dante Jackson, excuse me. Those types of moves may be not as exciting for some people in Steelers Nation. However, I feel like they're going to really pay some big dividends, guys. I really think those are solid moves. Those are quiet moves in my eyes that Omar Khan has made here in this offseason. They've definitely been moves that have improved this football team, if you've asked me. You needed a guy that is able to play quality NFL snaps, man. And that was a guy on that cornerback position to play opposite of Joey Porter Jr. And they found that in Dante Jackson, a guy that is speedy. And I think he can do some things that are special. And I think coupled with the right guy, like a Joey Porter Jr., playing with guys on on the back end like Minka Fitzpatrick, Casey, Elliott, those types of guys. You have that all-pro safety in Minka Fitzpatrick. That is going to help him out. That is going to give him a little bit of extra oomph, man. And having guys that you can trust, people that you're playing with, having them that you can trust them to do their job and you're going to do yours makes you a little bit better, man. And definitely these are some silent but deadly moves that the con artist is making, man. I really, really think that. All right, guys, as we move through the show, make sure you put your comments, questions, concerns in there as we get going. We're talking about Mike Tomlin and maybe does he really have a chance to have that losing season? I don't think so, guys. I think the Steelers are more poised this year than they were last year. I think they are going to have better quarterback play this year. Kenny Mittens didn't get it done. Yes, he had a winning record and whatnot, but I think this Pittsburgh Steelers offense is going to be elevated to that next level. You're going to add a guy in the draft at the wide receiver spot, no doubt about it. You've added a couple other guys that are depth pieces. Patterson from yesterday, that addition, I think that's going to be special. You have a guy, and I know he's 33 years old. I know he's starting to hit that back end of his career, but he can play several positions, and he's going to provide you versatility. And when you're looking at this Arthur Smith offense, I think that that is just what the doctor ordered. A guy that you can bring in that you don't know exactly what they're going to do. Hey, he may start out in the sidecar beside Russell Wilson. Sidecar, Russell puts him in motion, puts him back out in the slot, brings him back in, keeps the defense guessing, guys. That is, I think, the key. And that is what Arthur Smith is looking for, I think. That versatility. Guys that you never know what they're going to be doing. And I think that's another reason why Jaylen Warren could have a successful year. He can play out of the backfield and be a pass catcher. And you can put him in the slot to create those mismatches that you're looking for. And I really think that that is going to boost this offense up a great deal. You look at Russell Wilson's numbers last year, one short of tying the NFL offensive MVP in touchdowns. So he's not a slouch. He can still throw the football. And I know people have concerns about, hey, man, he can't throw over the middle maybe. I don't think that's entirely true. Maybe his percentage isn't up great, super high percentage of throwing over the middle of the field, but he can still throw over the middle of the field. And when you put him in that play action game and you give him the weapons that are needed, I think you're going to see him utilize the middle of the field. I don't foresee that to be an area that they don't hit or ever attempt to attack because you have some quality tight ends. Believe it or not, even though Pat Freiermuth has an injury history, you have the total eclipse in Mount Washington. You have guys like that, and I think Connor Hayward can be created or can be used to create big-time mismatches, believe it or not. Connor Hayward is an athlete. He may not come off of the screen and jump out at you, and you may say, man, that guy looks like Superman. He looks superhuman. That may not be the case. But Connor Hayward can create mismatches, and I truly believe used in the right way, he could be like a Dallas Clark type player, that H-back type player, that guy that can create those weird one-on-ones with inside linebackers, with defensive ends, things like that, to where they're going to have a guy on him that they don't want, the defense doesn't want, and they know it's going to be a mismatch in Connor's favor. And I think that the Steelers would be wise to utilize that. I think it could be something very special, guys. All right, Miss Pittsburgh. Yes, it is our time. We are going all the way. I hope so, Miss Pittsburgh. I love the enthusiasm. George, what's this crap cutting Calvin Austin III? I don't think that'll happen, man. Calvin Austin III is here to stay, man. I would get rid of a Watkins or Van Jefferson before I would ever do that. I don't think, George, that will happen. Big stretch 357. I think people are going to be fans for Deshaun Elliott. I do too. He's a good piece to play with Fitzpatrick. Queen is queen. Can't wait to see him in the middle. Absolutely, guys. You're going to get to see a Pittsburgh Steelers defense this year that has a playmaker in the middle, and that hasn't been for a while. And you're coupling with him a guy that really shined last year in moments and really held that inside linebacker room together, and that is a Landon Roberts. And perhaps maybe Cole Holcomb does beat the odds and come back and add to that trio, makes it a trio of really quality inside linebacker play. Because he was having a good year, Holcomb was, before that devastating knee injury. Maybe he does beat the odds and come back at full strength. We'll see. But that Pittsburgh Steelers inside linebacker room has the potential to be really, really dangerous. I really, truly believe that. And you're going to be allow like guys like Minka Fitzpatrick and players like that to move around a little bit more, add some more versatility. You were committing Minka to different things last year. You were committing the safety to different things last year to where that may have been an inside linebacker type assignment is what I'm trying to say. You look at some of the coverages and the ways they had to bring down the safety from the back end to help inside, and that was something that really hindered this defense a little bit. You didn't have Minka back there being the ball hawk that he used to be when he first came to the Pittsburgh Steelers. He was doing other things. He had to do other things. He had to help the defense out in ways that he probably necessarily didn't have to. And when you saw the inside linebacker room be full, and at the beginning of the year when they were able to do some things, they were all right, man. They were starting to gel, but they never had time to fully develop together. That was a problem. What's up, Sean in the house? Got that one. Joshua Shields. I hope and pray that this is our year, but it all depends on the health first and foremost. I do believe we'll win playoff game, and hopefully we'll make a run. Absolutely, guys. I hope that too. I hope they can make a run, and I think they can. I don't think that they're going to be stale and stagnant inside of the playoffs. I really, really don't. And I don't like to crown preseason champions. I'm not going to sit here and tell you some line of bull crap and say that the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to win the Super Bowl, and I'm predicting it now, because I'm not. I'm going to be realistic about it. And I just want you guys to know that I think realistically, the Pittsburgh Steelers are better equipped in 2024 than they were in 2023. I firmly believe that with the additions they have made. I think this defense is going to be special if it can stay healthy. Exactly what Joshua Shield said. That is the biggest key. Health is going to be the biggest key. But this year, the defense isn't going to hopefully be put in the predicament they were last year with the 3 and out constantly, to where the time of possession was lopsided, to where that Steelers defense was backs against the wall all the time, put in bad spots. I don't think you're going to have that as much in 2024. I think Arthur Smith is going to be more of a ball control type offensive coordinator, but yet hit you in the mouth and deliver that knockout blow when needed. And I really, really, truly believe that about Arthur Smith, and I truly believe that about this offense. I think it's going to be the best weapon that the defense has, because it's going to keep the defense off the field a great deal, at least far more than they were last year. All right, guys, don't forget to hit the crap out of that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. As we move through the show, I'm going to grab a drink real quick. But again, we're just gabbing here about, is this the possibility? Is this the year? You hear these national media guys talking about this, and I have to always emphasize this. I know we enjoy some of these national shows, and I do too. I watch them too. But you have to take some of the things that they say with a grain of salt, because we have to face the facts. They're watching all 32 teams. They're not just watching one in particular team, and it's really hard to dissect things, accurately. There are very few of those guys that really dissect each team accurately and could give you a real good prediction. These are way too early predictions that they're throwing out there, like saying Mike Tomlin's going to have a losing season all of a sudden. Yeah, I mean, come on. This is way too early. We're not even into summer yet. Yes, it's around the corner, but we haven't seen a OTA, a mini camp, a training camp. We haven't seen anything from these guys. Let's just wait till they get out of football in shorts before we start making bold, big predictions like that. And I think that's where the national media goes astray sometimes. Josh saying hi to Sean. What's up? What's up, Miss Pittsburgh with the emojis? I love it. Hey guys, make sure you go over and hit the subscribe button for your boy Sean on Epic Expeditions. You can hit his link right there. Sean can be so kind and post his link to his channel in the chat. I'll pin it up there. Right now, I pinned Miss Pittsburgh's comment up there because it's pretty cool. It had all our emojis and stuff in there and saying, let's go Steelers. Also, Miss Pittsburgh, let me know. We are still looking for one more moderator, my dear. Let me know. Sean gets overworked sometimes. Tell him. All right, guys, let's continue to move through the show. Hit that like button for me. This is Steel City Live. I'm Jason. This is Mike Drop Sports. And hey, we're cruising, man. Thursday. Almost Easter weekend. I hope everybody's going to have a cool ass Easter weekend, man. I really hope you guys enjoy the time off with kids and stuff like that because they'll be out of school. I hope you enjoy the holiday with your friends and family. I really, really do. I really enjoy Easter. I do think sometimes it gets a little out of control. I think some parents think that Easter is like Christmas, and some of these kids, and you look at some of these photos on social media, like the bunny came. Bro, come on. And now I do too, but I ain't posting a picture. Like, I hate that. I don't know about you guys, but I hate that. Like at Christmas time, like times where like your kids are getting presents and shit. I really hate when people post pictures of like the present stack, you know, like, oh, look at me, man. Look how much my kid's getting, or look at this. Take a picture and say, Santa came, the bunny came. Man, dude, I get it. Be proud of what you did. I get that, but come on, man. It's kind of weird, man. Like, don't do that. How about taking a picture of your family around the tree and showing like that's what you care about, that you really care about what the holiday is about, and that's spending time with family, talking about our Lord, that kind of stuff, caring about what it's really about. I just really get it. Chaps my butt, man, when I read some of this stuff or see some of the pictures. Epic Expeditions, go Steelers. For all parents out there, get the plastic eggs and put little glow stick inside and have a night egg hunt. That's a cool idea, Sean. Yeah, my kids are spoiled too, though. They get their egg hunt every year. The bunny leaves them one, but man, that is a good idea, Sean. That is a really good idea. Absolutely. No doubt, Miss Pittsburgh. It is over to the top sometimes. It is definitely over the top. Some parents just go too far, and I get it, man. They're proud that they're able to provide, but I think some of it's a little bit of a bragging thing, a little bit of an ego thing, and that ain't what life's about, man. It's just not. Material objects, money, that stuff don't impress me, man. What impresses me is your character. If you're a good person, you know, how you treat others, how you approach others, how you talk to other people. That's what impresses me most. How you carry yourself. You know, I get everybody makes mistakes. Everybody does stupid things. That's all forgivable. Well, mostly all forgivable. There are a couple things that aren't, but that's mostly forgivable. People do stupid things. They get caught up sometimes. That is what it is. But how do you carry yourself? How do you treat other people, man? That's the real thing that people should be looking at. What's up, Prantham Roy? What's up, man? Ew. What's up? All right, guys, make sure you're putting your comments, concerns, questions, all that in the chat as we move through the show here. How about that hilarious story you heard from Travis Kelce? That just popped into my head here while we were thinking about it. How he was talking about the James Harrison thing. Something he said to James Harrison. I can't exactly remember what it was. Let me see if I can find it real quick while we're here. It was crazy. It was a funny story. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's talking about how Pittsburgh Steelers legend James Harrison always makes people pay, and this time Kansas City Chiefs star Travis Kelce has a story about how some smack talk went wrong, adding him to the list of Harrison victims. That's pretty cool. What's up, G-Stacks? Yeah, he's talking about, hold on, Chelsea told the story about smack talk gone bad, leading Harrison to making sure the tight end never talked to him during the game again. I'll tell you what, I talked smack to the wrong guy, James Harrison. Man, I ended up getting his wrath, Kelce said. He played the outside backer position where he'd be sometimes over the number 2 in the slot, where playing in Pittsburgh, I'm talking a little bit of shit to him. He's staring at me, and the with the black visor on. Can't really see if he's looking at me, but I know he is because he's not saying anything. Couple quarters go by, I'm looking in at the ball because it's a silent cadence. Just absolutely smoked me off the line of scrimmage. Effed me up the whole play. I'm going to quarterback Alex Smith like, I don't know what you want me to do there. I'm looking at the ball. He's looking at my blind side. Obviously, never talk shit again to him. There you go. That's a good James Harrison story. He'll light you up, baby. Hey, Debo was something special, guys. He was something special. Hey, get your chance to get that Debo photo. One of Steelers' legends. One of the legends, guys. Get your chance to get that photo. But you got to become a Mike Drop Sports member, man. A Mike Drop Mafia member, 99 cents a month. Hit that membership. You will get a chance to win all of our giveaways. And we're thinking of something really, really cool for the next one. Really, really neat. We'll see. It might involve, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to put a little package together here. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But definitely something cool. VYBRB, what's up? You laughing at me, man? I'm just messing with you. Yeah, guys, make sure you definitely get in the Mafia. It's the place to be, guys. It definitely is. And during the season, we are definitely going to have extra episodes, as we always say. You'll get a Wednesday episode that nobody else gets, that we talk about only. And this will be special for next season. There's going to be a Mic Drop Mafia only live chat. Our live show. So nobody will be allowed in it except for Mic Drop Mafia members, and we'll be free to talk. It'll be privately listed. We'll be able to say and do whatever we want to do in there, and I think it'll be really cool. It won't be like anything monetized or anything like that. We'll just leave it just plain Jane, just for you guys. There's no ads or no bull crap like that, and we'll be rolling in there, and it'll be something cool that we can all do together. Why would Tomlin have his first losing season with our best ass squad, King? That's the question, BRB or BR8. That's what we were asking. That was a Sports Illustrated article. What's up, Beer Malls? Nathaniel Sampson, what's up? But yeah, that's what we were asking. Some people are saying that. The national media is saying that. And that's not me saying that, because I don't truly believe that this would be the best shot, because I'm not sure why some are. But you hear the national media, guys, and they're talking about it. And I think what's scaring them off, and the Pittsburgh Steelers opening the season as like underdogs, basically. Vegas is even picking against them, it seems like. Just the odds and favors to win the Super Bowl, in the futures. But people are looking against them. And maybe what's scaring them off is they have two quarterbacks that are basically virtually on one-year deals. Maybe that's what's scaring them off. Maybe the injuries that plagued the defense last year. Maybe that's scaring guys off from picking the Steelers. Maybe the anemic offense that they possessed for 90% of the season until Mason Rudolph was able to come in and provide quality quarterback play. Maybe that's scaring them off. But I think Russell Wilson is going to lead this football team to be very consistent. And I think with that defense, that's where Russell plays his best, with a great defense, with great play action game plan, with a great run game. That's exactly what he does best. But the Pittsburgh Steelers still have something very important in front of them, and that is to secure a couple positions on that offensive line. And I don't think Omar Khan is going to let those be uncovered, man. I really look for something cool to happen, and I think we'll all be pleasantly surprised as we push through camp, heading towards the season, No, it's okay, man. I appreciate you for coming in. Yeah, they always hate, man. It is what it is. That's exactly what you're saying. You got to prove people wrong, man. And that's where these teams gel, guys. That's what you're looking for, man. Look for it in camp. Don't just look at the player and their athleticism. Look at how they are acting with each other on the sidelines. Look at how they are communicating with each other on the field. Look at how those things are coming together, man, because those are the most important variables. It really truly is. That's how you can see if a team is starting to gel. Listen to their media stuff. Listen to the way that they interact with each other, period. That is how you can really tell if a team is going to start to be special. You can start to feel it. You can start to feel it in camp. Some may disagree with me. Some may say I'm crazy, but that's okay. That's just what I think, man. You really got to have that variable of gelling together as a unit. I told you about the '05 Steelers, things like that. Those types of teams. Those teams were together, man. They played smash mouth tough football and they had each other's back. If you messed with one, you messed with the whole crew. And that's how you got to look at this Steelers team, man. That's exactly what they need to do. G Stacks, the QBs in the division in the AFC are scaring them off, in my opinion. G Stacks, absolutely. That's probably something too. Yeah, you have Burrow, you have Lamar Jackson, which is probably, super good in the regular season. I just don't think he'll ever get over the hump. Then you have Deshaun Watson, who I really don't think that. I mean, he was good at one time. I don't think he is Deshaun Watson of the Houston Texan days. I really don't. I think he's still a good quarterback. I do, but I don't think he's that guy. I definitely don't. And then you look at Russell Wilson, a guy that's won a Super Bowl. There's only one guy that's going to be starting in this division of the AFC North that has won a Super Bowl. There's only one of those, and his name's Russell Wilson. So don't discount him. Don't discount that. That experience counts for something, guys. It definitely does. Beer Malls, yeah, we starting the season as underdogs pretty much. And that's where the best Steeler teams that I've ever seen in the past, guys, they always start out at that. Nobody picks them. Everybody picks against them. It's us against the world type mentality. That's what gets embedded in that locker room. And that's what gets things fired up. That's what gets that rolling, man. It's us against the world. And you got to have that type of motivation in there, man. These guys are making millions of dollars. Things don't matter. They're on top of the world. They need that extra push. They need that, that squeeze from the national media, that squeeze from everybody saying, man, you guys suck. You ain't going to do shit. You ain't going to be able to get nothing done. That motivation, man. I'm telling you, you breathe that into the locker room. Things change. Things change quickly. Tom McQuaid, so let's get this straight. We won 10 with an absolute dog shit OC and quarterback, and we got 2 good quarterbacks, new OC with a great track record, and people think this year will be the worst. Makes sense. Yeah, I can't argue with you, Tom. Exactly. But Mason Rudolph saved that season. The Steelers were in a downward spiral with Mitchell Trubisky playing horrible, causing loss after loss, not performing well. Mason came in, provided quality NFL quarterback play, and you saw what this team could do with quality quarterback play and exactly what they were able to accomplish. And they were able to get into the playoffs. Yes, they fell a little bit short, but they had been beaten up so bad on defense, guys. That defense was out of gas, man. You had Cam Hayward out there hobbling around on one leg. You had TJ Watt out after that devastating knee injury in Baltimore. Well, not devastating, but it was enough to keep him out. It was devastating to our hopes as playoff contenders. You had Minka playing hobbled up, broken this, broken that, just not 100%. You had guys off the couch playing Miles Jack, man, all different types of guys. Blake, what was his name? Blake Martinez, guys like that. You had these guys coming off the couch and playing. They gave a valiant effort. But yes, they were almost full strength there when they hit the playoffs with terms of starters back in. They got KZ back, all that. But those guys were out of gas, man. They were out of gas. Sleeping Lady, what's up? Our schedule is a lot harder this year, which is why we're not getting better rankings. Plus, we got to see what they do with a lot of key roles having new players. I don't think having Patrick Queen should be a disadvantage for him. I don't think Dante Jackson is bad pickup. I don't think Elliott in the back end at safety is a bad pickup. The wide receiver pickups don't excite me that much. Quez, okay, maybe, but he was really out of favor in Philadelphia. A guy that they had real high hopes for just kind of fell out of favor. Drop passes in big moments, guys. Do you remember the drop in the Super Bowl that Quez had? That's big. You can't do those things. We just got rid of a guy that had those that type of problem, dropping things in big moments. I think Deontay Johnson got better at that later last year. I think he was a little bit better at that, but he still gave up on plays and things. So is Quez Watkins kind of similar in that way? What about Van Jefferson? Hasn't had a good year since 2021. Give you, though, that he played for a couple different teams in 2023. So there are a lot of variables with that. But what do the Pittsburgh Steelers do? Do they go out in the draft and grab one of these good guys, man? One of these deep wide receiver class guys? Do they get a stud, future, foundational piece at the center position? Do they get another right tackle, or do they slide Dan Moore Jr. over to allow Broderick to play the left? Or do they continue rolling with Dan Moore at left and Broderick at right? There are many questions, and the schedule is difficult. But again, guys, the best Steelers teams I've ever seen through my lifetime, I feel like they have been in these positions. I'm just saying. History repeats itself, too. Miss Pittsburgh, I haven't looked at the schedule, but the Steelers got to come out busting the heads. Yeah, hey, this is what you got to do as a football team, too. I'm not big at looking at the schedule shit ton. Now, I will before the season, and we'll break it down. We'll do our show on that. We'll give our predictions of wins and losses and all that again. And we'll try to break it down a little bit more, talking about who we're playing that week and all that kind of stuff. We'll do that. We'll play into that game. But here, man, it's 1 week at a time. And if you're Mike Tomlin, that's the attitude that has to start the season is one game, 1 week, one time, man. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't look ahead. Don't look back. Nothing. 1 week at a time. When teams come to play the Pittsburgh Steelers, it used to feel like their team's Super Bowl, man. They love to play a big-time franchise like the Steelers. I think that's fallen off a little bit, and we need to restore that. We need to restore that boom yet again here in 2024. G-Stacks, Jason, how would you feel if the Steelers gave a realistic quarterback competition with Kenny Pickett and Mason Rudolph? Would you still be excited for the season? Absolutely, because I still think Mason Rudolph would have been an answer. I still think he could have performed well. I still think he could have been serviceable. I think he can run play action well in Arthur's system. I think he could have leaned on the run game and made big throws when he had to. He stands tall in the pocket, and I really like that in a play action pass. When you fake that ball and you come back and you're standing tall, looking downfield, I think he has good pocket presence. He lost the happy feet that he had from the beginning of his career. I think that Mason was set up to be better. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm dead wrong about him, but I really would be excited about that. Kenny, not so much. I feel like he still has a lot of deficiencies that he has to figure out. And after seeing his commitment to winning and his commitment to competition, I don't like that. When you shied away from the competition that was brought in, that you were told was going to be brought in, and you shied away from that competition asking for a change of scenery, I just feel like you ain't got no guts, no intestinal fortitude, man. And I ain't down for that. But I think Mason, I would be excited if Mason was there. I really, really would. And that's an honest take, G. What's up, Beer Miles? Yeah, man. Got the Eagles, Chiefs, Cowboys. Rodgers in the Jets. Yeah, how's Rodgers going to come off that Achilles? The Cowboys with Dak. Dak's not that great in my eyes. I think the Steelers defense could really cause Dak some headaches. I think they could cause an aging Aaron Rodgers some headaches. Maybe he's not as mobile, you know. Maybe having a tough pass rush with guys lurking in the back like a Minka Fitzpatrick neutralizes a guy like Aaron Rodgers. Those types of things, man. The Eagles, Jalen Hurts, he can run the football, yet pass from the pocket a little bit. He has a well-rounded game, but he struggled a little bit at times last year. Does that repeat itself this year? You never know, man. You never know how these teams are going to look, and that is the big one. What's up, Brent Harris? Glad you're here. Roberta, what's up? Glad you're here. Plus, the defense was war also for having to play defense and cover for the stagnant offense. Absolutely. Yeah, they were beat down. No doubt. Absolutely. Who's that? Big Stretch 357. So say we go into the draft and get the first two picks we need. What do you think we'll pick? I'm thinking maybe slot or maybe even a linebacker, just because we're not going to know about Cole's health. I think if the Steelers are smart, and I think Omar Khan can see the deficiencies that remain on this football team, I think they're going to go offensive line, at least in the first two picks that they have. And I would not be shocked, guys, if they work a deal to trade up in the second round to find that center. Now, the very first pick of the draft, I could see going several different ways if they play best player available strategy. And I still think they could trade back and still get a quality guy. I feel like there's enough guys in this draft that are quality players that you can still get an answer and fill a hole and still gain the best player available at the time you pick. And I think picking at number 20 is perfect for this situation because I think you're going to see where teams are taking runs. You're going to see where you're able to maybe fall back. Maybe you have to get up there to get the player you want. Who knows? But you're going to see how this stuff starts to unfold. And if you're Omar Khan and you're smart like Omar Khan, I think that plays right into his hands. And I think that that gives him, the con artist, a little bit of time to start to scheme up something. And you saw what they did with Broderick Jones. They jumped ahead of the Jets, a team that was about to take Broderick, and went out there and got him, man. And Omar knows how to play the game, man. They see, hey, a divisional opponent of this team right here that's about to take our player, a divisional opponent of theirs picks right here, right ahead of them. Let's call them. Let's see what we can do. Let's make a deal. It's the kind of stuff the con artist does, man. And I like it. I like it a lot. Miss Pittsburgh, that's me too. I do the same thing. Hey man, let's do it. J&1. Dak is a seasoned quarterback like Kirk Cousins. Yeah, they ain't no playoff guys. C Steelers, what's up? Heading back from Florida. Hope you enjoyed yourself, C Steelers. Safe travels, buddy. Roberta Campbell, I'm not worried about Rodgers and the Jets. Not sure the NFC East is going to be tough as people think. I'm not extremely worried about them. I think there will be good, solid football teams, but I look at it this way. If you're an ultimate competitor, if you're a competitor to where you enjoy the competition, you enjoy the tough games, I think having a really, really tough schedule helps you. I think that that helps build that character, build that back against the wall, us versus the world type attitude, you know. And I really feel like a tough schedule can make a good football team, man. And when you have good quality records, you know, moving into the divisional stuff and you're playing these tough teams, those late season divisional games that matter so much, you're going to be battle tested. You're going to be ready for those games. The big lights and the big stage isn't going to be too much for you because you've been playing that week after week all season. That's my kind of like thought process on it. All right, guys, I'm going to get a drink, but make sure you hit that like button. I haven't seen the likes go up in quite some time. Let's crack the like button, man. Hit the crap out of it. Man, let's hit it. Come on. Let's hit that like button. Get our show out there. As always, this is Steel City Live. I'm Jason. This is Mike Drop Sports. So we are here doing our everyday live show, Monday through Friday live show. Sometimes we throw a special one in or on the weekend, but every day, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesdays, it's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with your boy Sean. Also, go over and hit Epic Expeditions up. Give him a subscription. Help him get to the 50 subscriber goal that we set for him, Sean's new channel. So let's keep on cranking with that, guys. And I appreciate you subscribing here also because we are cruising to 5,000. And that is super humbling for me. I'm shocked. And again, guys, I have to say thank you because I've been dwelling on it all night. That millionth view, over the million view mark that we hit, man, dude, that is so awesome. I can't even believe it. I'm so shocked that you guys are so cool that you watch my stuff like that. It's so humbling, man. I can't even shake it out of my head. It's just crazy that we even ever got to that part. So you guys, man, big round of applause for you guys. You guys are awesome, man. That's awesome. So awesome. BS1234. How do I make a good YouTube channel? YouTube's a long game, bro. YouTube, I've been working at this for a year. So it's a long game, a little over a year now. It's a very long game. You just got to put out content, and I think you got to value your subscribers. I think you got to value your viewers. And if you don't reply to them, and if you don't show them any attention, I don't think you can grow a YouTube channel, in my opinion. I think you have to value the people that make a channel good. It's the viewers. That's what makes the channel good. It ain't you yourself. The viewers make it good. JM1 O line is must cornerback, linebacker. Dude, guys, I have to say this. I don't think that there's many wrong ways that Omar Khan can go in this draft. I think that he really has a lot of available things he can do. I think he's going to be able to make quality additions all across the board, man. And that's why I felt like some of these depth piece moves that he's made here late in free agency or later in free agency in recent days, I feel then if those are quality and they really mean something because you're adding that depth. And what's that do to you? You don't have to go into the draft and reach for players, man, and that frees up yourself a little bit for way more options, man. You don't have to be like, shoot, we got to do this. I know they have a couple positions that are like that, but actually, right tackle isn't a position you have to reach for. You don't. If one falls to you, get them. I think center got to be the only position that maybe you got to reach, but I don't even think you have to reach there because you can trade up maybe in the second round or figure a way out to go get a guy. I still think you can get a guy standing pat, pick him where you do. I still think that can happen, and we'll see. And also, there's still maybe the guy from Miami. Maybe that transpires. Maybe that happens. There's several things, man. And the con artist, like I always tell you, he gives himself options. He doesn't paint himself into the corner, and that is what we like most about the con artist. The Puppet America, absolutely. Razor Wire, don't worry about making your YouTube channel good. Worry about building your community and what type of people you want to be around. That's most important. The rest will come later. Trust. Absolutely. That was a great comment, Razor Wire. That is true words, my friend. It's all about the community. You guys, man, seriously, you guys have all become part of my life. You guys that are really steady all the time here in the chat, you guys have like just become a part of my life, like an everyday thing, man. And it's really cool to see how that happened. And again, it's like you say, you want people around you that you want to be around. Yeah, see Steelers. Yeah, welcome back, man. Hope you have a good trip, dude. I'm pretty sure we're talking about fishing. Not sure. No, we're not. Do you play Madden? Nah, man, I don't. My kids do. No. Just received something on Reddit. 2024 strength of schedule has Steelers as number 3 for the hardest schedule. Granted, this is based on the 2023 opponent's performances. Absolutely, guys. So you got to look at every individual team, and that's why I say these are way too early predictions, man. You don't know who's going to get injured in OTAs, who's going to get injured in mini camps, who gets injured in training camp. Who do these teams end up trading? Does somebody randomly retire? There's so many variables, man. So many. That's why way too early predictions get you in trouble. Absolutely. Listen to Steve Steelers, guys. Go ahead and hit that like button for us here on Steel City Live, only on Mike Drop Sports. I truly appreciate it. Beer Malls. Cleveland is 1 and Baltimore is 2, though, in terms of strength of schedule. No, we kind of all play the same people. That's why I don't understand. So we all play the same kind, if the Steelers are playing the NFC East, like Baltimore, Cleveland, the Bengals, they're all playing. It's, I don't know how they can kind of rank, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't understand that. That's kind of crazy to me. They're all playing pretty much the same people and then each other. Thank you, man. Thank you, Miss Pittsburgh. I appreciate that. The best show in town. Thank you. You got to make it look fun for people to come back and forth. Absolutely. You got to have a good time, man. You definitely do. Roberta says, yes, the viewers grow the channels, but quality of what they are tuning into matters, which you give like Mark with Steelers Nation Australia. You two are the best. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, go over and check Mark out on Steelers Nation Australia. He's a pretty cool dude, too. He's been on. So you can find an episode of him. He's been on our live show before. We had some technical issues, though. But that's okay. It was still fun. But go over and give him a subscribe. Miss Pittsburgh, yeah. Beer Malls, yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. Stephen Carpenter, Steel City Live. Let's weld. 24K, what's up, man? Hey, guys, hope everyone is well. Sorry I missed the last couple of days. Been having a lot going on. Well, whatever you got going on, 24K, I wish you well. I hope everything's cool. I hope nothing like crazy's going on. I just hope you're busy. That's all. We're glad to see you though. Whenever you get a chance to come, and truly appreciate you, man. And again, well wishes. I hope you are all well and good, man, for sure. Stephen Carpenter, we each have one or two games. The other division doesn't play every year, I believe. Okay, so there's what, one or two differences? Okay, so that probably makes it. All right, guys, let's keep on moving. Again, hit that like button. We've been cruising, people been in and out. Make sure you crack that like button, though, before you leave or before you come in. Mel Mills, what's up? What Steelers need is to start the season ready to play. I'm so tired of hearing this BS about how you got to give the O line till at least week 6 to gel, and the team needs to find its identity. You know, I'm not. You need to gel during camp. You need to gel during OTAs. That's when you need to gel. You got to gel like that, man. You got to get that team atmosphere going early, man. I'm not big on that either. Wait until week 6 or something. I don't like that. And I'm not big on the, oh, it's just a receiver. They're a diva. No, I'm not into that. I'm not into, hey, it's a quarterback. They need 3 to 5 years to develop. Bullshit, dude. You're making millions of dollars. I'll give you a year. I'll give you a little time. 3 to 5? Absolutely not, dude. Sorry. Absolutely not. If you don't show me something in that amount of time, we made a really bad choice. I'm not into the big weights. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, Steven was correct in his thing. 24K, thanks, man. Yeah, everything's good here. Just really busy with work and everything. Well, thank God. I was worried that you had something going on, but that's cool, man. Thank God it's just busy. That's what I was hoping for. All right, guys, make sure you're putting your comments, questions, concerns, everything in the chat as we move through the show. Don't forget, you can become a Mic Drop Mafia member to be entered for our giveaways. The first giveaway ever is going to be here in the middle of April. My son will join me. He'll pick the names. So that way it's fair because he's, an outside party. He wanted to come on the show actually tonight. But he ran off. I don't know. My son, my oldest son, and him, they were lifting weights and all that kind of stuff, and then they rolled. Whenever I said I was going to go live, they were probably afraid I'd put him on camera, but the youngest one likes it. All right, guys. Okay, let's see what else is going on here with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I haven't seen anything crazy happening, so that's a good thing, actually, as we're heading toward the draft. Don't forget, April 1st will be our show with Merrill Hodge. He's going to come on, talk some Steelers, talk some Chicago Bears stuff. Hey, he's a former Steeler, former Chicago Bear for 1 year. Guy grew up in Chicago area, so definitely a must see. That'll be on a Monday, I believe, at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, sorry. I was just making sure I didn't miss any comments, guys. Anybody else talking about these mock drafts? Anybody got any of those things they wanted to talk about where they think the Pittsburgh Steelers may be going? Because I'm seeing a lot of this Xavier Leggett, Adonai Mitchell, those types of things. So that's what I was wondering what you guys were seeing. There's so many of them out there. It makes you crazy and you wonder. You have dominate multi-round picks, dominant. Yeah, people are picking the Steelers to still get some quality picks, and that's what I was talking about. I know a lot of people want to do the trade up things and all that kind of stuff, but you don't have to, man. You don't have to, and that's something that the Pittsburgh Steelers have to realize. You don't have to, and I think Omar does recognize that. But they got most mock drafts I've been seeing get you the big tackle, man, in the first round. And that's Amarius Mims out of Georgia. And I think that would be a solid pick. I really, really do. Unless Jackson Powers Johnson's there, gift wrap for you with a bow. You got to go with Amarius Mims, guys. He reminds me of a Broderick Jones. They kind of look like twins, and I think that would be really, really cool to see a big Broderick Jones and a big Amarius Mims to bookend that Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line. I think that would really be special. I really, really do. And that is one of the things that I think is going to be special is a guy like Mims even being there. I think he is one of the special talents of this draft. I really, really believe that. I think he could definitely come in and be a starter quickly. Yeah, I definitely think so. To move Broderick Jones back to left tackle also. That's the biggest thing that it keeps rolling through my head when we're talking about this stuff. And then at pick 38, a projected trade with the Titans. This is what a lot of people were saying. This is from behind the steel curtain. They have them moving up to 38, guys, with a trade with the Tennessee Titans. And that's where they have the Steelers finding their center. And that is West Virginia's WVU, the very own Fairmont legend. That would be Zach Frazier. So that's something cool. Putting trades in your mock draft, and that's what I keep saying to you guys before I even read this, is I think the Pittsburgh Steelers could quite possibly move up into the second round, bundle some things up, and go get their guy. I think that definitely could happen. Mel Mills, I'm calling it. Tackle at 20, trade up in the second for the best center left. Yeah, that's going to be Zach Frazier. I really think that could unfold like that. But Zach Frazier, some people have him going early, late, or late first round, which could happen too. Roberta Campbell, I think it will be either center, O-line, or defense. I believe they will draft a wide receiver in a mid-round. Yeah, that's where I think they'll take a wide receiver in a mid-round. Maybe Louisville, what people here they have him picking? Louisville wide receiver Jamari Thrash. I think that wouldn't be a bad pickup either, guys. He could be an immediate replacement for a guy like Deontay Johnson. At least this is what people were saying here, He caught 124 balls for 1,971 yards and 13 touchdowns last season. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good yards. I like it. I like a guy with that kind of production, man. Scoring touchdowns, moving the football, moving the chains. That's what you're looking for. A bigger body guy, a guy that got some strength, a guy that can get down the field, make some blocks. I think that it could work. And then these people also have with pick 119 in round 4, they have Malik Washington out of Virginia going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's pretty interesting also. Back-to-back wide receiver picks. And that makes you wonder, guys. And like I told you on the last show, Quez Watkins and Van Jefferson, they're not guaranteed roster spots here, guys. They're not. That's not what kind of deal they signed to come here. They came here with an opportunity to compete, and that's why they came here. Then you look at how this wide receiver room would shake out. They're not going to cut a guy like Calvin Austin III. I surely don't think that would happen. I would almost bet on that. But you add 2 good rookies. Where are you going to leave some of these guys? They're going to be out, man, And the Steelers will keep no more than 6 wide receivers, guys. That is the absolute most they will keep. I can guarantee that. That'll be it. 6 is it. Ron Sampson, which team do you think is the best team in the NFL currently? The Chiefs. They're the champs. The NFL draft is in late April, I believe April 24th, I want to say. Big stretch. Yeah, the way people have been talking, Marius Mims might be gift wrapped to us at 20. Then hopefully Frazier is there. I also like Corley later on. He gets crazy yak. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. I'm down for all that. I think Mims is going to be... Dude, if Marius Mims is there, Jackson Powers Johnson's gone. Marius Mims sitting there at 20. I mean, it don't get much better than that. You run to the podium to take him, man. You do. I mean, come on. Especially if that's a major concern for you. Especially if you know that you're getting, Dan Moore isn't going to be able to play the right side. And you need to give him a year to develop and be just that backup swing guy to be able to play the right. Get a Marius Mims and then get rid of Dan Moore. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, excuse me, guys. Woo! I had a burp. That was very, very unprofessional. Sorry, that just came out. Roberta Campbell, question. With more college guys not wanting to do little or nothing at the combine, do you think the NFL should only invite guys who are going to most likely get drafted rounds or later in stop it? I don't think the combine matters. That's just me. I think there's some drills that do matter. I do. I think some of them do. Very few, though. I want to see their tape. I want to see how these guys play football on Saturday. I want to see how they compete, man. I want to see that competitive fire in them. I want to see how they are athletically with shoulder pads, a helmet on, and catching footballs. Not in shorts and T-shirt, guys. When you have a helmet on and shoulder pads on, all your gear on, defenders, It is a very different environment. You may be able to catch every pass in the world with shorts and a t-shirt on, but come on, you need to see these guys play football. I think that has to be the focus, Roberta. I think that's where these teams really should be digging. Who cares, with the stats there at the combine? I'm not, it doesn't impress me, but you do see exactly what you're saying, Roberta. You see guys maybe even do well and they fly up the draft board when otherwise maybe they wouldn't have because of their play on the football field didn't warrant it. And then all of a sudden they run a 4.240 or 4.340. Bam, man, here they go. Or, they do super good in the quarterback drills, throwing the guys that are no coverage, just wide open throws. Boom, here they're shooting up the draft board. I just think that's where the NFL gets a little bit messy, man. I think the interview process is important. The players that they do get to interview in Indianapolis, I think that is a very important aspect. I think maybe some of the strength stuff and some of the measurables just to have them as a reference. But all the other drills and things I think are worthless. I think they're a waste. Ron Sampson, what is happening with Cam Sutton? What do you think will happen with him? I don't know. Did they ever find him, Ron? I mean, I don't know. I worry that something happened to him. I'll have to bring it up. We'll dive in that in a minute. Go Browns. That's from J.J. Patterson. I think you're in for a long year, baby. I think those Pittsburgh Steelers are going to come in and light that ass up. All right, lawyer, what's up? Options on John Wilkes opinions on John Wilkes Booth. Come on, bro. JJ Patterson, let me subscribe so I can laugh when we spank y'all. Well, hey, we'll say this, JJ. We welcome everybody here, even if you like the Brownies. We're not haters, okay? But we'd be more than happy to rub it in your face when the Steelers spank that ass. So you're welcome to join. We really would welcome you, man. Join, subscribe, hell, even become a Mafia member. Roberta Campbell, oops, and stop inviting guys projected to go high or stop combine. Yeah, I hear what you're saying there, Roberta. Absolutely. Some of these guys, look, you have guys come and just run the 40. Yeah, I get what you're saying. That's why I just don't put much stock into it. I just really want to watch guys play football. That's exactly really what I want to do. See their Saturday tape. Let's go Patterson. Let's go Steelers Nation. Roberta, I truly hope they do give Pittsburgh a draft in 2026 or 2027. Pittsburgh will do it right. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Sean's going to be coming into the great state of Pennsylvania if we go get a draft. It's a necessity. It's a necessity. We'll figure out airfare. We will figure it out. We are going to do a show live from that bad boy. If they get one, we will be at the draft. I can guarantee you that. Let's look at that. Anybody had any news on that Cam Sutton issue? Now I'm getting curious. I kind of forgot about it. To tell you the truth, it was kind of disheartening. Cam Sutton. None of your business. Mike Tomlin has reached out to Cam Sutton. Oh, there you go. That was something on that. Let's see. I don't see anything. Has he turned himself in? Does anybody know? 2 days ago, Cam Sutton went to work last Wednesday, the same day he became publicly known as a wanted fugitive. Huh. I don't know, guys. I'm going to have to see. I can't find if he turned himself in. What's up, Egyptian Queen? What's up, D? Couldn't find anything newer than 2 days ago. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to look here in a minute. What's up, D? Hang out long. T-ball game. Enjoy that, brother. Enjoy that. That's a big moment, man. Those are the times, dude. You'll never get those back. Definitely enjoy those, D. Egyptian Queen, why would we have a worse season in 2024 after losing KP, Mitch, Mason, and adding Russ, Fields, and Allen? And we traded we added other new pieces. Exactly. That's what we were wondering. I should have put a question mark there. But that's what the national media is trying to put out there because of the strength of schedule is what we've kind of determined. Strength of schedule, additions and subtractions, teams' outcome last year, how they performed. I just think there was a lot of variables at play, and I think they may be wrong, and that's why you shouldn't get your news for your Steelers from the national media. I think sometimes they're a little bit skewed. That's just me. The national media spins a narrative the way they want it, and that's how that it rolls, man. Cam Sutton turns. Let's see. Let's see if we can find it this way. In. We'll see. So he was at the Lions facility when the arrest warrant broke out. So that's kind of weird, also. So according to Rod Wood, Detroit Lions have spoke to Cameron Sutton and advised him to turn himself in. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't see any other news, though. Just that one. He's still wanted by the police as of 2 days ago. But he was at the practice facility when the police were starting to hunt for him. And he got counsel, people saying, turn yourself in, and he did not. So evidently he is still on the run. So hopefully nothing wonky and crazy has happened. Hopefully what they say he didn't happen. Again, you know our stance on that here at the channel. We are not tolerant of that kind of stuff. So if that is true, he gets what he deserves. But if it isn't true, I hope justice is served and he gets cleared. So we'll see. We'll have to see how the justice system plays out, guys. Justin Watson, what's up? The DeJean kid leaps off of the tape. Know that might not be the best fit our needs, but putting the tape on, he gets Cooper DeJean, Justin, is a monster, bro. If you can get Cooper DeJean, you're, dude, wow. I would love that. And he does fit, in my opinion. I think you bring Cooper DeJean in. You allow a guy like DeSean Jackson. Not DeSean. Dante Jackson and JPJ to mix it up together. Three corners, adding Corey Trice in there. I think you could really play some cool-ass packages with a Cooper DeJean, man. I think that could really be cool. Sean says he got P. Diddy'd. Oh, P. Diddy. What's that weird shit with him, bro? Come on, man. These people are crazy, dude. You got all this money, you're going to do dumb stuff? Woo. Hey, guys, hit that like button for your boy here at Mike Drop Sports on the show, Steel City Live. I'm Jason. This is Mike Drop Sports, and this is the live show, Steel City Live. Hit that like button for us as we move through the show every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Our community is growing like crazy. This is the place to be. This is where your voice can be heard. This is just the place, man. Join up with us here at Mike Drop Sports. You will not be disappointed. Beer Malls, Cleveland Browns, it's over for you. Big stretch, heck yeah, right on the head. Roberta in the draft, Pittsburgh would be awesome. Roberta, last I think I heard was Tomlin saw he had reached out. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, no problem, Ronnie. The Egyptian Queen, LOL, thanks for the consistent news. Our new videos, Mike. People hit that like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Mike keeps the latest news coming about her. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Egyptian Queen. You've been watching for a while, man. I remember you being in the comments a long time ago. You're an OG. You've been there for a while. I can remember you from way back. I try to always remember, too, like, people that have been, like, since way back. Like Sean, Egyptian Queen, JD, AK, D, everybody, man. Just these people that I remember from just way back, man. It's really, really cool. Super cool, man. Super cool that we're over 1 million views. I just still can't believe that. I know that might not be big for some. That some people might say, man, that ain't that many. But man, dude, I am super humbled by it and absolutely floored. I still cannot believe it. It's so crazy. Goofy boy, I liked and subscribed to you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. A new subscriber, Goofy boy. Thank you, man. Appreciate it so much. As always, guys, if you do subscribe and during the show, put it in the chat that you subscribe. That way we can give you a welcome, man. A Mic Drop Mafia welcome. Definitely. We like to do that. We like to shout out our people and give you some love, man. We definitely like to do that. Oh my God. Excuse me, Lord. I use your name in vain. But we've went over an hour. Wow, already. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, many, Ron. Many. I'm gonna get a sleeve soon. Left arm. Did you hear LeBron James reportedly forgot the? I have no clue what you're talking about. That's a dumb one. Meh. Goodbye. 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 Facts track is out the door. Appreciate you, Goofy Boy. Thank you. D. Steelers are going to have a losing season. Mason's going to ball out in Tennessee, and then the Steelers are going to bring him in as franchise quarterback next year. D has high hopes, guys. High hopes for the boy. Then we'll win the Super Bowl in 2025. Hey, we'll remember this one, D. We're gonna log this one in the books. Remember that one. If D's prediction becomes correct, wouldn't that be a crazy story? Absolutely insane story. I think if he'd have a good year in Tennessee, though, the Titans would be like, yo, bro, we're signing you up. Like, we're putting you long term. I think they wouldn't let him walk out the door. I don't think they're stupid like the Steelers did by letting him, not even offering him. Like, come on, man. Give him an offer, bro. He did you solid in the last 4 games. I know, guys. We ride the Mason train sometimes hard, but we did enjoy watching him. And we thought he actually provided real NFL quarterback play in the last part of that season. Tell me how many years you want me to like every one of your streams, and I'll do it. Infinity, Goofy Boy. Infinity. Till the end of time, my friend. Until I quit making them, which should hopefully be for a long time. Oh, man. Epic Expedition. Talking about the Buccos. Paul Skeens. Is that how you say it? Skeens? Skynes? The pitcher. He's starting out in AAA, so he won't start with the big club. But there's a reason for that, guys. You guys that are Pirates fans, I want to just say this. I used to be a monster Pirate fan. I was at the game, the first wild card game in over 20 years in the city of Pittsburgh. I was there. I was right where Marlon Byrd and what's his name? Russell. What was his name? The catcher. Russell Martin, that's right. Where they hit the home runs, man. Like right in that corner back there. When Marlon Byrd teed off in first playoff game he ever played in, teed off and hit a home run. I was there when Johnny Cueto dropped the ball when we were all screaming, Cueto, Cueto. That was the loudest stadium that I had ever been in my entire life, and I've been to AFC Championship games. I've been to tons of Steeler games, tons of Pirate games. Dude, I have never been in a stadium that shook. And I got to say, that was a magical moment in Pittsburgh Steelers sports history, guys. If you weren't there or if you were there, it was amazing. But they do have an excellent guy that's coming into pitch, Paul Skeens or Skeens. But he's starting out in AAA Indianapolis. And the reason for that is not because they don't want him on the club, but pitching every 5th day is a little bit different. You got to get stretched out and conditioned for that. College, you may pitch once a week, every 7 to 8, maybe 9 days. In the big leagues, you're expected to throw every 5th day. So they're going to, you got to get stretched out. And I think that's exactly why they're putting him in Indianapolis. Got to go watch some kids chase butterflies on the T-ball field. Hey, enjoy that D. Peace, bro. I'm telling you, best days of your life, and you don't even know it, man. The best days of your life. Random football kid, Denver Broncos. What about them, bro? What do you got to say about your Broncos? That we got Russell Wilson for a bag of peanuts and some pocket lint? Hell yeah. Epic Expedition. Sean, I am originally from Northern California. Currently live on the island of Hawaii. Oh, sorry, guys. You didn't. Oh, Sean, Ron asked where you were from. Okay. I was going to say you guys didn't know. Big Sean's a Hawaii boy. He lives in paradise. Who do you want to start, Russ or Fields? Russell Wilson. And the reason is because Russ has that experience. Russ has been to the mountaintop. And he's actually going to be in a system where he's not asked to throw the ball 40 times a game. He's going to be asked to throw the ball 25 to 30 times a game. asked to manage the run game and the play action pass. That's what he's going to be asked to do. He's going to be asked to control that clock, keep the defense fresh, keep it off the field. And I think Russell Wilson fits best in that type of system. And I think Arthur Smith can really create some magic with Russell Wilson, even at 36 years old when the season starts. All right, guys, we are going to start to wrap this show up again. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for anything else you guys do to support us. Thanks for subscribing, hitting the like button. We were lacking on the likes tonight, but we usually are cranking them up, and I appreciate everybody that did like the show. Don't forget tomorrow, our Friday episode, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on Steel City Live. I'll be maybe with Sean. Maybe Sean will want to come on. Somebody might. We'll see. Sean, let me know if you want to come on. Maybe I'll have a partner. We'll see. But anyway, guys, I'll be here nonetheless. We'll see how it fits for everybody else. So, again, guys, thank you, Sean. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. We are going to wrap this up. I'm going to go hang out. I do like veterans, man. I do like. You mean military veterans, Ron? I'm a veteran, so I appreciate veterans. We'll see, man. Sean, maybe. Maybe Sean will. We'll see. He's invited. He always got an open invite. Sean's our boy. He can come in anytime he wants. Maybe he will. Just had a bowl of steak and potato soup. Was delicious. That's good, man. I like that too. All right, y'all. Beer malls. Sean, he's talking to Sean. Okay. Oh, you meant veteran players. Okay. Yeah, dude, I like veteran players. I like a good mix. I need to see a good mix, man. That's what I like. Thank you. Yeah, make sure everybody likes and subscribe. Thank you, Goofy Boy. Thank you, Big Stretch. Yeah, great show, guys. I appreciate it. All because of you guys, though, with putting these quality comments in, man. You guys know football. I know you get some of these shows, people are a little bit condescending and stuff. And I'm not knocking anybody's show. I'm not going to call them out in particular because I find enjoyment in a lot of shows. But you guys really know football. And sometimes people don't give Steeler Nation enough credit for the amount of knowledge that they have about the game of football. And I just want to applaud you for some of the comments you guys make are cool as shit, man. And you guys need to be recognized for that. You guys definitely know sports, know football, and love your Steelers, love the NFL, love football, and it's really cool. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you come back and join us tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget to become a Mike Drop Mafia member for 99 cents a month. And that gets you into giveaways. So that's happening soon. Don't forget Merrill Hodge, April 1st. And we will continue to roll on. So until tomorrow morning for our daily upload, peace, guys. See ya. Have a good one.